Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
And we are excited to have our next guest back joining us, Ryan Bolda. Really, I've been watching him on social media. I see he's been out and about. CBDsurgeons.shop. We're talking his health and wellness center. Again, it's called CBD Surgeons. And yeah, so where have you been traveling to? What's going on?
Well, most recently we have been working with some other businesses and even some other people we closely work with, independent movie film producers. They have been kind of taking our product around and taking some cool pictures. Like this past week, they had the opportunity of being in like Hollywood, California area and taking some pictures of our products near some cool landmark-ish area. So it's it's been pretty cool to be able to tell people we're all around the country, basically like we've been telling everyone for the last year.
Now, wait, gotta ask this. So you, as an owner of your own CBD shop for all these years, and you really are here to help so many people. And again, this was out in Hollywood, California. I originally thought it was Hollywood, Florida. Obviously, that type of publicity and campaigning really does help drive the business. Did you meet any really good contacts?
Well, I'm actually not yet. I mostly have just posted this for the first time. What kind of contacts are you talking about, actually? Let me ask you that first. What kind of contacts?
Oh, no, I just mean in general. You said you're doing campaigning and making contacts, so I was hoping that there's some good, maybe people out there that, whether they're suppliers or wholesalers or people getting involved in the business. I just wanted to know from you, what type of, campaigning have you done, and what's the consensus?
Since we've been working on everything with this, because we have a lot more going on too. As far as content, as far as if I've made any contacts, not anything crazy like what we're aiming to, because we're obviously we're doing this with you guys, and we're trying to reach more people. So we're more so looking for the people who we can partner up with and reach more people. As far as contacts is like for like big business, we're in contact with a couple local. I guess they're not local. I guess it is countrywide of like dispensary chains and smoke shop chains that we've started to establish some of those relationships. But as far as like all the marketing, we start right now in California, but there's plans actually to get shots all around the world, and we're talking like Egypt, Peru, France. Like we have like almost a global campaign put together at this exact moment, which is exciting.
Oh, well, this is great because the work you're doing, clearly, it's affecting so many people, and it's hopefully helping business grow. So how exactly does someone get involved if they really do want to work with CBD surgeons?
Like the first process, we always obviously want people to reach out to us via email, which is operations@cbdsurgeons.shop, and we can kind of start that process if you are interested in working with us, or in general, or if you want to put together a little mini campaign, kind of like what we're doing with our pictures. We're always really creative and trying to start to get people talking, or whatever we can do to boost the awareness of helping people. Like we just try to get kind of creative in any way we can with that.
Got it. All right, Good. Well, also was reading your notes earlier, and you mentioned that people can buy, CBD hemp products from your online store. What about businesses, though? Can retail businesses actually stock their stores with your product?
Yeah. So we're in a place where we're. So the short answer of it is yes. You can stock. Businesses could stock our products. As much as they want. Obviously, we have on our website www.cbdsurgeons.shop. If you go to a page called, I believe it's Research Us, there's like a form under there that's for a wholesale inquiry, and that will kind of get the dialogue started, and between us and whichever store it would be contacting us. You kind of get that process started. We communicate. We send you an invoice, obviously, and there's a lot of options to go over as far as what kind of product are you trying to do? Do you want our labels? Do you want to try to make your own type of product? Like, we have so many different ways to go about cannabinoids and CBD surgeons and just hemp in general.
And do you have anything new and exciting that you wanted to share about some of your products, or maybe some of your favorite products? Again, new listeners each and every week, so it's kind of good to remind them of the stuff that you do have to offer.
Yeah, so a lot of. I guess I haven't even really been able to talk about our pet line yet. So we have CBD that's available for dogs, cats, really just for any pet in general. Like, we have dog treats, like a snout rub, paw rub, and lots of types of maintenance products. But a lot of people pay a lot, for their animals. Everyone wants to spoil their animals and wants them to be happy and healthy, right? We have from just normal, care and keeping, your animals healthy. There's that, but then there's also care for animals who have like tumors and cancer and anxiety and all types of other seizures and whatnot. People people don't want to see their animals in distress, and it's really sad. I've been to many of these houses even in the last month, and it tears families apart when an animal starts either going into bad health or sick or anything. So our pet line has been a big focus, as we have a lot of plans to work with some charities in Detroit in the future, and in the past, but in the future more.
You talked about a lot of your great reviews in the past, and of course, you've been accumulating these since you started the business. Is there one or two in particular that stick out that maybe you want to share with us today about your products?
I'm sorry, you cut out a little bit. Can you repeat
sure,
that?
yeah, about your reviews. Tell me about the reviews. Is one or two in particular that you want to kind of highlight here today?
Yeah, so our it has been really cool to do. So we've been partnered up with this review collecting network called Trustpilot. I guess it hasn't even been a full 2 months yet, but I did kind of want to share some of the reviews that we had since then. And this is really all within the last. I can't even say it's been a full 2 months. So let me see. Where's a good one?
Sure, take your time, pull them up.
Yeah, so we have one right here from Sharon, and Sharon says, "Thanks for your excellent customer service and recommendation. I just want to say a big thank you to Ryan for all his help choosing a product that would help me. I have terrible pain in my neck and shoulders due to a physical job. I have been treated by a chiropractor for years and 50-plus sessions of physical therapy, which consumed a lot of my time and money. They both help to a certain extent, but Ryan recommended CBD gummies for me to try, and wow, they really work. The gummies help to relax the muscles in my neck, and now I can work in a more comfortable physical state. I am very grateful for his product and the time he took with me to explore my options. I definitely recommend his service. So that one is specifically for me, and no, I did not pick that one on purpose. But that's from Sharon over here in Michigan. I even have, let me see. We have one from, and I know who this is. This is Larissa. And if she listens to this, she'll be happy to know I'm putting her review on here. Because I spoke to her, and Larissa actually won one of our giveaways that we did on Instagram not that long ago. And we ended up sending her the CB Delta tincture, which is CBD, CBG, and CBN. And we also sent her a 10-pack of CBD plus THCO, which is a very strong cannabinoid mixture. But I will read what she had to say here. Larissa says, very happy consumer. Everything about them is superior. Their attention to detail, and to me as a consumer, it is unmatched. From the quote-unquote surgical green envelope the products arrived in, to the highest quality sticker I've probably ever had, to the products that came with them. I love trying new hemp products, and I've tried a lot of different things from a lot of different brands. These are the best tasting and among the best, if not the best effects to match. They are truly quote-unquote CBD surgeons. So I really, when I read this review, it really, kind of touched my heart almost. It was, it's crazy to see the effect that these products have on people, and how much they really appreciate the products, and they really appreciate what we're doing to do our part in making things, at least in my opinion, more. I don't want to say safe, but more safe.
Aw. Well, let's remind everyone of the website and how we can reach out to you if we're interested in your products.
Yeah, you can give us a call at 586-246-5852. You can go to our website, our online store, www.cbdsurgeons.shop, or you can send us an email at operations@cbdsurgeons.shop.
Great. Perfect. Thank you so much. All right, everyone, stay tuned. We'll take a quick break, and when we return, we'll talk more to Ryan Bolda here about his business, about the work he's doing, and, of course, how he can help you, CBD surgeons. They really do have something for everyone. Don't go anywhere.
Are you looking for even more of the podcasts and hosts that you love? The Podcast Business News Network is proud to announce that you now have even more ways to listen live. Check out the MyTuner Radio, online radio box, and Simple Radio apps on iOS and Android, or find us online. Search for Business News Network on mytuner-radio.com, or search Podcast Business News Network on streama.com and onlineradiobox.com/US. Take your podcast on the go and don't miss a minute of the action.
Hi. Do you suffer from an acute or chronic body aches or mental stress? Here is the solution. My name is Mohamed Porfek, and I'm the owner and operator of massage services at Massage Therapy located in Beverly Hills, California. I will guarantee you when you walk out of my room, you will feel like a new person. Book your appointment online today at massagetherapia.com.
Attracting new customers has been tricky.
So we claimed our free business profile on Google.
Yeah, now we can accept bookings, list our products, even post updates.
Our free business profile helps us stand out and connect with customers on Google.
Living comfortably in your home is easier than ever with a little help from Lowe's and AARP. We share a commitment to help people make their homes ready for all of life's changes. Take advantage of helpful videos, tips, and resources to guide you and your loved ones along the way. To learn more, visit lowes.com/livablehome. U.S. only.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
And we are back with the owner of CBD Surgeons, Ryan Bolda, joining us here today, talking about his business and how it's been growing exponentially. And of course, he's out there getting more publicity. Let me ask you, you guys clearly have put a lot into, effort into this business. So it's looking good and you are helping people. But what would you say is next? What is the big plans for CBD Surgeons?
So, this first year was kind of focused all about our local community and our roots, and establishing that we are a real company. To begin. I mean, a lot of people companies, and when they first start out, exposure is a huge thing. Getting customers. Us not even having a building in the first 6 months was a huge challenge to overcome because we're an online orientated business, and our goal is to ship our products. I guess all right now we're focused on the United States, but prior to a few. Not even a few months ago, our main goal was just to be selling in Michigan, or even just in our local community, because it was our first year in business. But now that we have things going, we've started working with some other businesses. We've started working with artists, even that trip that we were talking about earlier, where we had gotten all of our pictures done in California and on Hollywood Boulevard and Hollywood Hills, a couple other cool places they got some photos at. At that time, they're actually shooting for a music video that I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to say, so I won't, but it's an artist who it's a new, I guess it's like a new artist, and they're putting a bunch of money into him and flying him all over the world to do these music videos and whatnot. So we actually made the connection to go with, be included in this, which is very, very humbling on our end, but it's really cool. So it's going to open some doors for us. It's kind of like your question of what we have plans for. Well, with all this marketing, I'm not sure we could use it to market to the whole world, but we're definitely going to focus on the entire United States. Awesome. That's for sure.
And Ryan, why do you do what you do?
Why do I do what I do?
Yeah.
A lot of it has to do. Last week, I spoke about a little bit on my backstory, and on my backstory, I mentioned that I had a little bit of an issue with addiction, opioid addiction, and I look back in my mind and I thought, because the whole reason I had gotten started on opiates is I was in a bad car crash. I had to have surgery on my face and had a plate and 4 screws put into my, like, right under my right eye or my right orbital. I feel like had I been given a different plan, I guess, to recover from, that maybe included or didn't include other substances, I feel like maybe I could have skipped, 5, 6, 7, 8 years of, a hard time that happened in my life had I not just been introduced to some of these, addictive or dangerous prescriptions. So it really is kind of personal to me. And, and CBD does a lot of really great things as far as for inflammation and, activating the endocannabinoid system and whatnot. But CBD in general, could be used in place of a lot of current medications, or supplements that are used. And, maybe if we gave more attention or more education to some of these things, we can start working on what I think is the real problem,
Well, also, we still have just a few minutes left in the show. Reading your notes, you talked about, the all-natural option to healing yourself, right? And that's something that's huge. Some people, may not even be too familiar with CBD or hemp products, but there are all natural. Could you share the quality of your products and tell us more about that? I'm not against doctors. I love doctors, and there's some medicines that, we may need to help cure us. But tell me about this all natural ingredients that you have.
So our products are only made with all natural ingredients. It's not made with because a lot of our products, they go through a process called hydrogenation, and it eliminates a lot of the possibility of there being, any extra contaminants, pesticides, or anything like that being able to reach your final product. And as far as the ingredients, we only use like real sugar. Like all of our ingredients are all natural. Well, let me see. Let me pick up one of the products by me right now. Coconut. So here's just, for example, here, our ingredients on our Delta 8 and CBD topical mixture. We call it the SX2. It's got coconut oil, shea butter, beeswax, mango butter, grape seed oil, vitamin A, frankincense, myrrh, camphor, white rose oil, lavender, full spectrum oil. Yeah, full spectrum CBD oil. I mean, that's an example of some of the ingredients that are in our products, but all plant based, basically. Think about it.
Awesome. Good to know. All right. So let's see. We still have just 4 minutes left. What else did you want to share with your listeners about you, your products, and your company?
I do think that I want to share one last review with everyone. And I appreciate everyone for listening, and I appreciate you, Jill, for bringing us back on the show. It's always a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you. Same here.
Let's see. Okay, you know what? I will just do this one right here. This is from Kathy. She says, thanks, CBD surgeons. CBD surgeons are amazing. They listen to your needs and suggest products to help you feel better. I love their coffee, almonds, and bath bombs. And our bath bombs are a really, really highly recommended product. CBD bath bombs are the best way to feel like renewed, energized as a person. I really personally enjoy myself a good bath bomb.
Me too. So do my kids. They're 6 and 8. Are those safe for children?
You said what? Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're all of our products are safe for children. I actually had a customer the other day they let their kids use our products because it's better than the alternative. You know, people want their kids to be free of all, more westernized or just pharmaceuticals in general. I mean, we have children probably around 15, 14 using our products right now, but that's solely based on their parents wanting, and I'm not trying to say that, everyone should put their kid on hemp or CBD products, because for everyone it's different, but there is some success going with parents substituting some of the prescriptions for CBD and hemp products and having success with it.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Ryan, for being here, for joining us. Would you mind sharing the best form and all forms of contact?
Yep. You can reach us at 586-246-5852. You can visit our website, www.cbdsurgeons.shop, or you can send us an email at operations@cbdsurgeons.shop.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being here, for joining us, and looking forward to the next time we get to connect. Thanks again, Ryan, and to all of our listeners, stay tuned. More of the show is on the way.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
It's Thursday night, and you're grabbing drinks with some friends. Started off with a pitcher for the table, which quickly becomes 2. There's pool. And there's the photo booth.
All right, everybody squeeze in. Say cheese!
Followed naturally by an order of wings. And another.
Can we get some extra ranch sauce?
Then there's the ceremonial nightcap.
So what are we doing this weekend?
And lastly, it's back to the car, which, if you're buzzed, could be the most expensive night of your life. Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.